Okay, we're just looking at a finished box here. This could probably do with rubbing down in another coat of abrasive, but it's mainly finished, a few gaps. But people have asked me, how can I put a false bottom or a secret compartment in my box? Well, there's lots of different ways of doing that. What we really want is something that, so that at first appearance it looks like the bottom, but when we actually look more carefully, we can see that this bottom is raised off the actual base. So the way we've done this one is use a piece of hardboard. If we actually push it there and lift it up, we can see that by putting it in like that, we've got a compartment there that we can just push up, lift, and we've got a little compartment that's a secret compartment in there. Now this is easily done. What we've used is we just use some wooden batten. We've basically taken some reclaimed wooden batten here. We've taken one of the bases that we used for the tray, the tote tray. We've marked it with a pencil to approximately the width there. We've used a bench hook and it's really just a case of cutting two of these. This one has been glued in with PVA there, and leaving a space here allows us to tilt it up. This last one could be fitted in there or up against there, it doesn't matter, and glued in. And then just using abrasive paper, clean the edge of our box. And when it's in there, especially when something's in it, it really gives the impression that that's the base. But if you're in the know, you can lift that up and you've got your secret compartment under there. And there's other ways of doing this. For example, we could have it sliding out of here. There's a lot of ways of doing it, but that's the simplest way of putting a compartment in the bottom of a box. Just going to look at this box here. This box is another example. We've made our tote tray. Here's our tote tray here. That's been completed, that's been sanded down, had a coat of Danish oil, and to hold that in place, we've used some more of the strip pattern. We can either put the strips in across this way and there, or we can do what we've done here, which is mark them here, cut these to length, and these have just been, with very short 12mm pins, pinned in and glued about 25mm. And if you look, when this sits in, it's actually nice that it sits in slightly raised, because when the lid's on, that's okay, and it makes it nice to lift out. There's other ways of doing this, and this box also has been fitted with the bottom. It makes it slightly more tricky when you've got the tote tray and the false bottom. We've got the false bottom in there, it goes in, and we've got the tote tray on the top. These obviously are just glued in with PVA and left to dry, and then there's our tote tray on the bottom. So there's a completed box with the tote tray and the false bottom.